welcome.
Yeah,
So you know that we are working on a project called the Culture Dinner Party, and we have different tasks to work on.
Yes.
First, I'm Augustin Mugisha, and I'm the group representative.
Yes, thank you. Me too. I'm Devotte, and I'm a group member of this project.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And me also, I'm Feza Solange. I'm a member of this project.
Okay, thank you. As you know, we were assigned to conduct a research on different cultures.
Yes.
So I would like to invite Devotte so that she can tell us about her research, the find out of her research.
Yeah, thank you. The research that I conducted is a research about Hawaiian poi and Japanese rice. Yeah, first of all, Hawaiian poi is food that comes from a root that is called the talo, and a talo plant. And the Hawaiian people like it as their delicious food. Yes. In a Hawaiian culture, talo plant represents their god that called Halo. Yes? Yeah. Hawaiian people believe that the talo can corn called the oha. Oha. Yes. Yeah. was the origin of their culture. Yes. Yeah. And the Hawaiian people at their culture, it means that the talo played major role in their Hawaiian people. Yes. Yeah. Also, I saw that talo is important in the Hawaiian culture. Yes. As Hawaiian culture, they take taro as the important in their spirit. Yeah, because as I said above, they took it as their god, which called the Halo.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Also, by conducting many research, I saw that how to cook or how to construct poi. Yes. Yeah. If Hawaiian people want to do a poi, they took 2 pans of talo root and 1 cup of water. Yes. Yeah, and it was prohibited or forbidden to Hawaiian people to argue or to do things which is not good while they have meat in their table, because whenever they eat, they need to have taro in their food.
Like to have a misunderstanding while taking food.
Yes,
Okay.
while taking food.
Okay.
Because whenever they eat and whenever food they took, they need to have taro in their table.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was prohibited to have misunderstanding, as you said, while eating.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that I conducted in Hawaiian poi, and I would like to share with you also what I conducted in Japanese rice.
Okay, you can continue. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. As I conducted many researches, I also found that how Japanese life, it's Japanese rice.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
you understand?
Yeah.
This is because in Japan, the people of Japan, they didn't eat anything without having rice.
Okay.
Yes, in their own meat they eat, they need to mix them with the rice.
Okay.
Yeah. This means that whenever you don't have whenever you don't have rice in your house as Japanese, you don't have anything to eat.
Okay.
Even though you can have full food, but without rice, you don't have anything to eat. Yes. Yeah. Also, in Japanese life, their rice symbolized wealth, success, fertility, and good health in Japan. Yes, yeah. Is that why Japanese is that why the Japanese every meat they eat they need to mix them with rice. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah. Thank you.
okay. Thank you, Devotte. I like the way you conducted the research regarding to the point, okay, and the rice in Japan. So it's like how in Africa, you know that like in great like countries, I'm sorry, you know that they like beans.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the point, we know that some countries have to respect some animals like cows in our
Yes.
culture, so
Yeah.
that they consider as goddess.
Yeah.
As they consider their god, also here in
Yeah.
Africa we consider cows.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. We can invite Solange so that she can tell us more about her found out of her research.
Okay, thank you, Mudisha, to give me opportunity of sharing you about Pennsylvania Dutch cuisine. Pupai pies are considered as the food which are very important in Pennsylvania country. The place origin of hoop pies is USA, and it makes in the chocolate cake or pumpkin. The people in the Pennsylvania country say that hoop pies make the body to be strong. Also, I found that hoop pies bring the love and increase friendship because the people share together it. In addition, I saw that it is mandatory to eat hoop pie with a big glass of milk, as it is a culture of Pennsylvania country. Yeah. And also I'm going to conduct you about Hindu wedding food. Hindu wedding food. Hindu wedding food are used in wedding ceremony. The people in the Hindu country take the rice as the foods which are important in their life, especially during wedding ceremony. Rice food play a role in the wedding, where the people from the rice to the bride and bridegroom in order to welcoming blessing to them. Yes. After wedding ceremony, the from also lies around the house of the bride. Means that after the wedding ceremony, the people who come in the wedding from the lies around the house of the bride and the bridegroom, around the couple, to mean that they wish them to have blessing in their house and to against the demons to enter in their house. In addition, read also from the rice around the house in order to welcoming economics and blessing. Thank you.
Thank you, please. I like the way you conducted the research. So she talked about Japanese rice.
Yes.
How if you can't argue with someone while sharing rice. Also, you found that rice in that culture, it is a sign of peace, a sign of best wishes. Okay. So as also the group member, I was assigned to work on two cultures that I'm going to share about. The first, it is Tailageting potlatch. This one, it is used in Pacific Norway. First, by definition, it is an opulent ceremonial fast at which possessions are given away to destroy or to display wealth or enhance prestige. Okay, when we say potlatch, okay, Tailageting potlatch, This means to give. It is an occasion. It means this word. It is the opportunity to offer, and once again, it was the opportunity to eat. Eat quantity, big quantity of food. Okay. Before talking about the highlighting potlatch, you can understand the word potlatch. Potlatch in the culture, well, the social occasion given a host to give establishes status position in society. This was for the significant events such as the birth of a baby, if you have a newborn, if there is Adora's first menses, if there is a son's marriage. So they have to do what we call highlighting potlatch. Okay? Potlatch was also the venue in which ownership to the economy and the ceremonial privilege was asserted, displayed, and formally transferred to held. Means what? Rank another on that person died. For instance, if someone died, we have to rank someone to that person. Okay? So while doing this ceremony, the potlatch was the highest of serious or funeral ritual and ceremony. In the culture, potlatch people share to eat and to drink. Potlatch was another occasion, as we say, as said in the definition, to feast. Means what? They could eat a big quantity of food. They did this especially for people who cannot find potlatch in the right way. The food served on potlatch varied seasonally. Means there was different types of food. The food they served were different, such as fish, or seal meat. Okay. With seal oil, all food was dipped. While taking the food, people should tell story. Tell story about the story, but talking about the upcoming potlatch, if they will get the chance to reach to the next potlatch, because this one it is a ritual, not a ceremony. This one is because a ceremony, you can do a ceremony nowadays. For instance, you can say, oh, this is the end of the year, then I make a ceremony, and then we forget that. But a potlatch, it is a ritual. Once again, for the next time, we could once again think about the next potlatch. Okay, they could the food they served were different, such as fish, sea meal, and sea oil. Food were dipped, as I said. While taking the food, people should tell story, guest, and the upcoming potlatch over eating. Even the hoster could provide food to guests. To give to share with others. For instance, if I'm the hoster, I can offer to you food so that you can go to your home and share with others. Yeah, so that is about highlighting potlatch. The second one was highlighting at football game. This one is associated with football. And this one was for funds, okay? And they contributed. They have a big contribution, okay, to the player ground. John Sherry conducted a research that shows the huge pre-game parking has a big contribution to build the community, nurture tradition, and contributed to university brand in the USA. This is for football fans, as I said. Sherry, while conducting this research, observed the culture of Americans and how Americans feel with football. How they feel, their feelings with football. If they need to enjoy football or how they feel football. Sherry, after observing this, had said that it is the best metaphor Americans have to describe their culture. He likens getting to ancient harvest festival. People entertained by before the winter, people intended by the fall weather and the summer. Yeah. So Sherry referred to the tailgate. Sherry referred the tailgate part as Festival, the Roman goddess of the health and home. People bring their kitchen and the living rooms to the stadium, prepare for thousands of mini household on public assist the games day. Means the what they could not take the food at their house, but women take their kitchens and the other furnitures to the playground, and then they prepare the food for those people. It was forbidden to take the food in the restaurant. Tailgating back to the 18th, fans carried picnics to game. Other things they were no as I said, since 18th they were no fast food. Okay, food like they were something which contributed, like food, furniture, photos, because when moms prepared the food, others were enjoying. They are making fans, taking pictures. So these were different events which contributed while tailgating. A big importance of tailgating is that during tailgating, the fans were able to connect with others, like increasing their school brand. Yeah, literal tailgating for the fans helped to create Notre Dame or Michigan or USC. So this culture of tailgating have expanded in different states, even in the South, but it appears differently from Notre Dame or Michigan or UCC, because them, such as in South tailgating dress tuxedos and ball game, other occurs in boots. So and that is what were new things which are different from Notre Dame and or Michigan or UCC. So tailgating is not spectacle, okay? Because a spectacle is an entertainment, but tailgating is all fun generated. It is contribution to the team's victory. Okay? Yes. So this one, while tailgating, the fans, because if you see at the playground, if you see fans, because if you cannot take the players in the stadium without fans. Fans have a big role when they assist the match. So like the way they prepare the whole day of the match contributed to the victory of the match. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. But I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why you said that that game, if is you say is tailgating?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tailgating is about fans. I wanna know if why the player are not having a role in that tailgating.
Okay. You know, before the football match, players have to prepare the match. Means that they have to plan how they will be in the playground. They have to think how they have to think if someone break or have an accident injured in the playground, who will impress him. So others, they have to meet themselves before the match. So, but before for the whole day, fans also make fans to prepare or to contribute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. You know, as you've seen from Japanese, Taiwan, from Pennsylvania, USA, you've seen that we have different culture.
Yes.
And here as university student, we have different culture.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know even we are Congolese, but we seem to have different culture.
Yeah.
I would like that also we can share our cultures.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
First, I can start by Solange, so that she can share her culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, there are many clans in the world. As the people live in different countries, have also different culture.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about our Nyamasisi culture, and me also am Nyamasisi.
Thank you.
Our Nyamasisi are the people who live in DRC country. Our Nyamasisi take the beans as the important food in their life. Therefore, it is mandatory to have beans on their table during lunchtime. They cannot eat other food without beans. Our Nyamasisi believe that beans are the foods which cause the children to be strong. Our Nyamasisi like to eat the cassava also with a glass of milk.
Okay.
In the culture of our Nyamasisi, to eat a cassava with a glass of milk show to wish everyone to have the cows. Our Nyamasisi are the people who like to farm the cow. They do not like to cultivate. Means that to have the farm of cows is better than to cultivate. During the wedding ceremony, they like to create friendship by giving cows each other, and they give bread. They give bread, the milk before entering the wedding ceremony and after ceremony. This is to bless the bride and the bridegroom to have blessing of having milk in the house every day. Yeah, thank you. This is my culture.
Thank you. I like that you know well your culture, even as we are going to become the good anthropologists, because we are going to be able to conduct a research and be able to demonstrate our culture everywhere. So Devotte also can share as your culture.
Yeah, thank you. As my neighbor said, we are different people and we have different culture, as we have different countries. But also my culture is culture from the people who are living in Congo, who called Abanyamulenge, and yeah, Abanyamulenge, yeah, and in the Abanyamulenge culture, they like more to have cows, as you said, and they like to eat maize beans, yes, maize bread, yeah, maize bread. And to cook it, they mix water with the milk, yeah, which means they like the milk too. They like the milk more, yeah. Also in their culture, the mom or the mother, they wear the ibitenge, yeah, the kitenge, yes, and the father wear the pants as usual. It seems like other people too like to wear the pants if you are parent, you are father, yeah, and they are girls who are young or youth, yes. They wear a long skirt, yeah, long skirt and cloth in their head. Okay. This means that they can't go out of their house without have clothes in their head.
You've been assimilated.
Yeah.
Because you're a Devotte student, you've been assimilated.
Yes. Yeah. Also, according to the research that I made or I did, and according to how I understood to my parents, they said that in the wedding, in the dowry ceremony, they give to the parent of the girl 27 cows. 27 cows. Yeah. This means that they give cows more or high level of if I can say important.
Yes.
The important one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they like cows, as I said above. Also they need to the father, our father, as it's my culture, they like to go with stick. Stick,
Yeah.
can,
Can.
can, yes. Yeah, it means that they like it, as the oldest men, yeah, they like to use it, but also they like to use it while they are in their farm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. It's that all about my culture.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is good. Just I know the culture of Abanyamasisi, just I know the culture of Abanyamurenge. So I think you can guess who am I too. Eh?
I can guess.
I'm gonna share to you my experience. So as you know, we are Africans and we have different, but we have different culture.
Yes.
Even we are Congolese, we have different subcultures.
Yes, yes.
But me, if you guess well, me, you don't go far. I'm Umujomba. Yeah, I'm Umujomba, and there, the place where I've been born, it's called Dijomba. It is located in the west of DRC, North Kivu. So then our language is called the Ikijomba. Yeah, yeah. Then we have our culture, which is very different from others. Because like even you can understand people have the same they use like Kinyarwanda, but as I've said the Kijomba, we have a different accent and tone. Yeah. Secondly, our parents are pastors. Yeah, they like to farm, and because they have cows, they have cows, and they take it as a they consider it cows in our culture. Because they give cows as dowry, and even though a cow, if died, we can't eat the meat of that cow. Yeah. If you just take the milk of that cow, you can't eat that cow. Secondly, our parents used to go with a cane, if you've said, and you see that you have it is like the similarity that we have, and as you said, you have the similarity like having a cow. But in our culture, we like to eat umutsima masaka, and the umutsima masaka, it is the sorghum. We use it is made in the sorghum, because they take water and they mix it with the flours of sorghum, and then they make it, but very strong. If they take it, yeah, very strong, and then you take it as someone who is taking porridge and the bread. So then you take it with milk, and that is, we used to take that at in our culture. Other thing, our moms wear kitenge, and the girls wear jiteitei. It is like how you wear that, like that, yeah. Other thing in our culture, when there is sometimes they have to, as in USA, they celebrate Thanksgiving. Also have what we call umuganura. Umuganura is where they have to sit, and from they go to the representative of the clan, and then moms prepare big quantity of umutsima masaka, that bread of sorghum beer, and the parents, the fathers bring milk from their cows, and then others bring they bring beer made in bananas beer, traditional beer, and then they share their achievement, and then there they dance, they offer gifts. If it's like cows, they used to offer cows, and if there is someone who have bad behavior or have a mistake in the family, then they blame him or they give him punishment. In our culture, you can't get parents, like if you are married, you can't take a food at the presence where a person can find you each time. For instance, where a person can see you, means that there is sometimes you have to go far with even your kid do not see you eating.
Really?
Yeah.
Where you are alone.
You are alone with others. The place is called in our language agaching. So it's there they take food and they drink milk, so that anybody, like me, I've never seen my grandfather eating or taking milk. Yeah, yeah. So like in our Zomba culture, in brief, it's like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. As we've assigned on this, you see that we have some similarities.
Yes.
Yeah, there is some similarities, like how having cows, like giving, like the dowry, you use cows.
Yes.
We use cows, and in our culture we use cows. So like there is some difference, like in our culture, parents, you cannot find their parents eating, or like in your culture I've seen that you offer many cows. In our culture we cannot go beyond 1 or 2, depends to her. So we've been a good anthropologist, and I hope that we will continue in that sense.
Yeah.
Feza, thank you, and Devotte, thank you.
Yeah. You too. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.